drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Join it.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. He got 29 yards that time.
Hey, join it.
Throw the football, but sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Join my broadcast.
First down carry by Bell.
You did. It says 0
so
people.
Nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
I didn't leave. You watching it up? Okay, you watching.
Throw on second down. And complete.
Oh, that game is super good.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And hey,
trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Oh, now you watch.
Big turnover there.
His
guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble.
Go to my name and go to the party and press my name. It should say enter broadcast on it. It should say watch broadcast. Because Tashawn texts me right now. I ain't charged. I just got a pick.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
56 trap, 56 trap, 56 trap.
You're able to pick up a but in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him, but didn't get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Second into his prime time.
What? I want to beat you in my
Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be
real game.
Of, otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
You a little better than me. You already better, but you a little better than me. Regular teams.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And he'll lay out and pull it in.
That's a dart. That's a dart. You playing that? He was just under pressure. Do a dart.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. A good pickup there.
That's a dart, too.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their
first big man throwing the ball.
That feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off. Because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown in.
Derrick Henry fight for the SCR.
You've won the mental battle.
Derrick hit the best from the back in the game right
now. And that may carry over for you.
It's a pickup of
4. He ran. He had 4 touchdowns. He had a run. He ran 99-yard touchdown. He stuck on 3 people. Come on,
very solid gain on that play.
I threw to the wrong person. Don't matter.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find
I'm going to play one game of Fortnite with Jacardi and
then get now. It's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there. And
he will take this one in for a touchdown. In for the score. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or Monday night.
Go in a minute. Where you gotta go?
Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Because my daddy. I gotta go your dad.
They'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
He is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
I mean, Jacardi ain't got all day to play, so Jacardi can wait.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
I'm going to bring Jacardi by 20. I mean, we need a referee to kind of, we're going to play creative to make sure he kind of scores. No, we're not, because you can fly on creative. You know, come on, let's do.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Suggs in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now a handoff to Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here.
No,
it's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. Big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, okay, so he lost.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up fourth down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
We've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Brandon Graham in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
I ain't passing the exact Julio Jones. He's not even passing Amari Cooper. He's looking for Julio Jones and Zach Ertz.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That means.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Ben on third and long. Completes it to Dixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. A very solid game at 27. First down now, but that clock rolling.
No. You don't tell what to do. No, you're not.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Ertz has it left side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal.
Tasha, my sister just said you got a fat butt. Just like, what my
manageable second and one.
My sister did not say that,
bro. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Bad me though. Who winning?
Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
I am better than you, brother. You said you got man 19 though, so why you lying to me?
And that'll be incomplete with 11
why you lying to me,
seconds remaining now.
You said you had man 19. Have you scored yet?
Field goal unit.
No. So does that mean like a defense? Yes. Be quiet. But you say you did
though. And throw for it with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off.
I don't know what I was doing there.
And his guys have got
I just got a pick
the
though.
closing stages of the first half.
Herbert.
Cooper was the intended target.
see that pick?
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Luck is not real.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Derrick Henry. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to be fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
He almost catch me.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
See that dot right there?
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
This is Henry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking left sideline. Incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
I'm going to play with touchdown because he's going to go in the middle.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And the Falcons get there.
Dude, we got all day to play, dude.
Sack, down he goes.
He's going to go in a minute.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And Olsen over the middle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Bro, I
they know that old expression, it's not my night.
I haven't scored yet.
It hasn't been his
the third
so
quarter
far.
almost over.
The legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Who's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Probably missed.
And a kick by Elliott is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Dixon over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And his throw is incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll throw deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try to get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw...
No, did you get it? No, I'm so mad.
Bro, I knew it was gonna come back out, bro. I knew it.
I know it was back out, but I didn't want it to come back out.
Brandon,
I wanted to come back out.
bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
That's how I felt about the knockoff.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete.
What color you want?
And Jones has it over the middle.
Really, let me go with...
What you blame?
13
Playing
yards.
17.
Slant keeps the drive moving.
What?
Now Roethlisberger.
Playing 17.
This is bad.
Okay.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
You got 18?
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
I wish you had made 18, but...
Then to throw again.
My cheese.
I ain't got it. And they've got it well across midfield.
When I said butter cheese, I ain't say that just because you didn't have it. You got 19, so you can't be cheese.
Now on 1st and 10.
That's all funny. Tay said his sister broke his mic. He said he's like that. He's so...
AJ Boye with a pick.
The car in the head, though.
Stopped at the 34-yard line. The interception was they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks at this point. You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there.
Yeah, he said he collected her. Because she wasn't like... I don't know. He just said he collected her.
It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Oh yeah, could go.
Roethlisberger will throw. They set up the screen for Henry.
It's called in the
Yardage should be backed up to the 24.
His head like a dinosaur head.
7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Cool, green light.
He said, bro.
I know.
It's Roethlisberger.
You mad you get that dinosaur head? The ugly dude.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it.
Dinosaur.
Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to
him. He got a spoon key.
They've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch,
wait that way.
Let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
I went on a 10-game win streak in part today, but then I couldn't finish it because there was nobody else up on the spot.
Very good return.
Yo, Parks.
18 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
No, you got a peanut
now
head,
the
son.
Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And they've sort
they said it was closing down this month.
How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on
track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. AJ Boye with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
And
that gives him now 3 interceptions.
My cousin had him in he played, so I just basically in that.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
You call your head like a team.
Oh, yeah, that's right. With the Eagles, that's right. Then with the Eagles,
on me, you got that fat head. Got that donkey head, bro.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh, me.
If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Ha 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 ha, your head, ha ha ha. Well, I say the SmackDown back at the end of the last day of school. That don't funny. Coach Sanders shoots so ugly to him. He should have been at the studio TV. I ain't never seen him shoot food. He shoots so ugly.
I had Mr. Fuentes got both.
Yeah, by chicken. He got broke by chicken and
I
don't know. I think it was chicken, and then I think Pernell broke Coach Kareem. It was a chicken or Pernell that broke Coach Kareem too.
They failed.
Coach Kareem failed. Mr. Fuentes got it broke.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Did the students win? Yeah. I heard the
lined up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Well, the teachers are trash. Corey played.
I heard Curry had most of the points.
I don't know. You just one last.
Who had most of the points?
Some people like to do that.
Said Corey probably had
for a guy once we were down huge.
No, he didn't.
Coach, what do you want to
call it was Christian. It was Christian and what's called those scoring? Christian and Pernell. And Reese didn't really score like that. He got a 3-pointer, I think.
Yeah, probably just want to put
I'm saying, I don't even know Pernell. I mean, I don't even know if Reese scored. He probably did though. I can't remember though.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Here's the cardio was up the left fool. Here's the cardio. It was cardio at Mayville. He was up there too.
Picked off at the 46.
Here's the cardio was left. We seen Coach Sanders shoot. It was funny.
The number 7.
He shoots like a bird.
Coach Kareem
Coach Kareem was waiting in lanes in the corner though. When he was in the corner, he was practicing down there.
Yeah.
He's on a straight water fool. Coach Sanders shoot his head to the ball be to his head. And
and then he just throw it. He just throw it straight.
It's like he just throw it like he trying to throw the football with 2 hands.
For real. I seen it.
Momentum dribble. Cool. It's on ugly. Man. We need to switch that up.
You
get a mic tomorrow?
No, you not. You broke.
I got me one yesterday. Mine got the little mic piece on it too. It got the little
Alright, Tasha, I'm finna get on 2K. Well, I finna get my food first. I bet.
Take your hair. You get your hair done. Don't put it on God. Oh, breaking your dude, son. You so cool. Boy, Ben Simmons, boy, come on. Cool. You was eggs, honey cut, bro. And Tashawn, bro. That's tough. His sister broke his mic, bro. Man, I'm playing 2K with my cousin's party. You know, I don't feel like doing all that.